Okay, so good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. Very good afternoon. I'm good. What about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking. So, since we are meeting very first time, shall we start with the introduction?
Yes, why not?
Okay. Okay, let me introduce first. My name is Neeta Rajmane. I'm from
Please, ma'am.
Maharashtra. I'm from Maharashtra. I have completed my BA BEd. I am a homemaker and mother of two children. And if I talk about my hobby, I like to listen to music. That's all about me.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Yes, I would like to know about you as well.
Yes, ma'am. Why not? As you see, my name is Vishal Duhan. I come from Sonipat, Haryana. I am 30 years old. By profession, I am a railway employee. I have been working in a railway since 2016. If I talk my educational background, I have done post-graduation. And I am also married person. I have two children. Nowadays, I am learning spoken English. This is the reason I am here and we are talking.
Yeah, that's great. You are working in railway. Am I right?
Right, I am working. Right,
Okay.
very right.
So how long have you been learning English?
Okay, almost 3 years ago, I started my journey. So still it's going on. I don't know how many years will it take, but it's going on.
Okay. So you are working somewhere and do you get that much time to learn English? Because learning English is not a piece of cake. You must be aware about it.
I have to manage them. I don't have another option. I have to manage in this schedule only because job I can't quit from my job because we are surviving, we are earning because of my job. Our life is going smoothly because of job. So job is my priority. I do work and simultaneously I am learning this thing. Whenever I have time, so I use my time. I utilize my time.
Yes. If somebody is there, they are working, they definitely get 1 or 2 hours extra. If they have desire, they can learn anything. It's not only about learning English. If somebody have desire to enhance their skill, definitely they can learn.
Right, ma'am.
Because yes,
Right,
some
ma'am.
people think if they are working and they are work like since morning to till evening, so they don't feel I need to work on my skills, but it's not like that. Definitely, if we try to enhance our skills, those skills definitely helps us to evaluate our life. Am I right?
Right, ma'am. Very true. Everyone have like 24 hours. If seriously we want to do something, we will find time. We have two
Yeah.
options. Either I can make the studio or we can find time. That where my time is going. We scroll reel, we who watch mobile. That time we won't see. That 30 minutes, 60 minutes passed and I'm still here. But whenever it's time to learning something, doing something productive, we see like a timer, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I study 30 minutes. So it's totally, it's
Yes,
like
yes,
a challenging. We have to be disciplined.
yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
you are speaking quite good. So can I can I know your spoken English journey since when you are learning and how it's going? So can you tell a little bit about your journey?
Yes, I would like to share my English learning journey. But first of all, you have mentioned here, if we scroll reels, we don't see time, how much time we are spending. And if it comes to learning any skill, we are human and we always try to watch or see our clock or how much time I spend. We started
Right,
analyzing.
right.
You are absolutely right. So, yes, your question is related to my English learning journey. So, I started learning English in 2025. It was my New Year resolution. But initially, I was mostly focused on my writing skill. I sometimes I write in my mother tongue. I'm not a great writer, but sometimes I try to write. And initially, I was mostly focused on my writing skill for 6 months. And after that, I got interest in this language. That time I started doing some practices, and that's how I started improving. And in 2026 January, I took subscription from English Harry for 3 months, and Yes, that's how I have been trying to interact with people, interact with the tutor, and that's how it's going on.
What's about YouTube? Like how you come on YouTube? Who told you? Who motivated you? And so what was the turning point at that time you thought that right now is the right time to start YouTube? Maybe English area you can explain.
Yes. As I mentioned here, I joined the English area in January. So that time I started getting
In this
those
year.
video. Yes, and those recorded video I started getting. So I thought, where should I store those videos? Because
Store these
it is
videos.
necessary to repeat again those videos. So I
Right, right,
started,
right, right.
yes, and that time I uploaded those videos on YouTube. And that time I didn't create any YouTube channel. I had already YouTube channel, but I hadn't uploaded anything before 2025, not 26. And in 26 I
26.
started uploading those videos which are created on English channel. So those video I started uploading, and I have completed my subscription in March. So after that
Mid-March.
yes, and after that I have been trying to interact with the YouTubers, and that's how I have been uploading videos.
Okay, in starting you approach someone right now, learner like me, we are approaching you that ma'am, I want to make
Yes,
a session and can we connect? So, but initially, like you last year you made a resolution that this year I'm going to learn spoken English. You started from writing. 6 months you spent with writing, and last 6 months you spent in learning phase. You maybe like you learn grammar, maybe you talk to someone at home family, but professional learning you started this year from January month. You took a subscription of 3 months on English Diary. You took those sessions and for keep them storing to store them to started uploading on YouTube because there we don't need to like use our mobile space. In
yes,
mobile, we
yes.
have to delete previous one, add new one. But in YouTube, it's permanent. Whenever we want to see, just open and see. So to keep your video available, you started this thing, and after that, like in this series subscription finish, and you thought that right now, what can I do? So you approach YouTubers, and still it's going on. And glad to see ma'am, your journey. It's like, but
Yes, yes.
why you thought that it's time to make a resolution in English only? Why you thought that? What was the need? Why you take this bold step? It's very great initiative. I respect your efforts, and you made it possible. You made resolution last year, and in whole year you learned. So it was successful. But what was the need?
Okay. So first of all, let me clarify you. I write in my mother tongue. I don't write in English. So that is the reason I don't write in English. I used to write in my mother tongue. I don't write in English. I haven't started writing in English. If you are talking, I couldn't
Okay,
understand your question. So could you repeat, please?
okay. Ma'am, same simple part. Why you started this journey? Why are you learning spoken English? This
Okay.
is the simple
So
question.
Okay, so actually, I started getting time because my children are grown up. So that time I decided, okay, I have time. I wanted to use that time. I wanted to make the most of it. And I used to write in my mother tongue. So that time I decided, okay, let me enhance my skills because I have time. I can spend my time with for myself. And that time I started enhancing my skills. It's not only about learning English. Initially, I was mostly focused on my writing skill in my mother tongue. And by God grace, first of my article got published, two of my poems got published. So it is like a 2025 is a turning point for me. And after 6 months, I got interest in this language. So that's how I have been trying to enhance my skills because nowadays I have time. My children are grown up. So that's how I started. Just a self improvement. It is not compulsion for me. I'm not trying to create any career or making any career in this field. Just for my self improvement, I started learning English and I started using my time.
You for utilizing your time, you started writing in your native language. your article got published and they got some positive response. After that, this thought came in your mind. Let's spend time with English. Unknowingly or unknowingly, this thought came in your mind and you started. So, what is the next thing in your mind? What is next?
Okay. So I have completed my BA BEd, and since my childhood, I wanted to be a good teacher. But because of some circumstances, I couldn't focus on my career. I did job as a teacher, but I had to quit my job. My husband was government employee, so we were used to get posted here and there every 3 years. In that situation, it was very quite difficult for me to maintain my continuity, so I had to quit my job. So I wanted to be a teacher. I have completed my BA, but I couldn't fulfill my that dream. So definitely I would like to teach if I will be able to teach somebody on social media. So I have that dream.
Okay, in academic, what is your subject? What is your core subject? Like, which subject do you teach earlier?
Actually, I didn't teach any particular subject. I mostly focused on whole class. I was not teaching any particular subject, but when I completed my BA BEd, I pursued a Marathi literature as well as economics.
Okay, got it, number. Okay, right now
Oh,
you are doing like a teaching work. You are taking classes or it's like a open platform. So anyhow, life is very long and you can fulfill
yes,
your
yes,
dream, but in another form, not in a classroom or this way, but in another way, because time changes. 10 years
yes.
ago, situation was not same. Today's situation is changing. Maybe 10 years later, situation won't be same.
Since you are absolutely right, we have to follow circumstances or situations. And nowadays, because of social media, it is quite easy to teach something or learn something. So
Learn
yes, so
something.
many
Both things
people
are
have
possible.
great opportunity. And nowadays, so many homemakers are learning English because of social media. It is possible. Otherwise, it is quite difficult for those people who can't leave their home. So yes, it is a facility for homemakers, especially.
Right,
Not
ma'am, very true. Those days,
yes, yes, yes. Not only for homemakers. So many people are there. If they have desire to learn something new, they can easily get access to learn anything. Like you are working somewhere, but you are trying to enhance your skill. So it's like that. Yes. Okay. So I have a
right, ma'am,
question.
agree with you. Please,
Yes.
ma'am, ask and continue.
Okay, so you have been learning English, I think, for 3 years. So, what types of practices do you follow to improve your fluency?
Okay. Nowadays, I do reading along with the listening. Every day, I do things on the like important basis, or every day I do these things are mandatory. Every day, I do listening and reading. These things are I do 100%. But speaking is not in my hand. If I get partner, I speak. Otherwise, I skip this thing. Like twice or thrice in a week, I speak. And I rarely write something. I rarely write. In this way, I do practice.
Okay, don't you use ChatGPT for speaking purpose?
Whenever I plan my session with any tutor, like with any co-learner, so that time if we decide something that we are going to discuss this thing. So I search about that topic on topic that provide me a short speech, a long speech, provide me some question and answer. And so in this way, I use ChatGPT. Otherwise, spoken purpose, I don't use.
It is easy access to speak with someone. You can speak with
There is no
ChatGPT.
human touch.
Okay, if
There
you
is
have
no
time.
human touch.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's a machine learning and there is no human touching. So it's a plan thing. Once I tried, but I didn't enjoy it. So after that, whenever I have some topic or I want to practice like in Britain, so I simply that give me some past sentences, correct my grammatical mistake. So in text way I practice it, but for speaking I don't use. Once I tried, but I didn't find it's interesting. So I thought that let's continue. But you are saying right. Like many learners, they are using ChatGPT as a partner.
Yes, yes. And what is your interest? In which area you are interested?
Okay, nowadays I watch English movies, I listen English songs. If I watch any movies, I search about actor or actress. I listen their interviews. I know search about their profile. So in this way, I am learning.
But generally,
And I told you about reading.
yes, yes. But generally, you must be like something like nature, movies, music, like that type. Do you have any interest like that type? Or reading books as well? You
I
have
told you,
most.
ma'am.
Yes.
I I told you that I like reading. I like reading. If I have book available, I prefer reading books. If I don't have books available, so I prefer reading in mobile. I follow some Telegram page. There are some articles. They are providing every day articles. So I just open my Telegram and I see that's what's new today. So there are only 3 to 4 pages. So I read the article. Otherwise, I have many books at home, grammar book and many like history, geography, politics book in English only. So I read those books, and there are self help book also. And I told you, okay, I also like watching movie, listening to song, but nowadays I prefer to watching all things in English only.
In my case, most of the time I use ChatGPT as a speaking partner, and I like that activity because generally I'm a very curious person, and whenever I get time, I try to speak with ChatGPT for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes. It's not only for learning purpose. I am generally curious person, so I like to know different types of geographical features, different cultures, and lots of things. I get idea with by using AI tools. So that's how I have been enjoying this activity. But in your case, you have mentioned here, I don't enjoy to speak with ChatGPT. So I wanted to know the reason behind it. Don't you feel interested to speak with ChatGPT, or you don't use ChatGPT as a tool, like if you have any difficulty to let's get information from ChatGPT. So what is the reason behind?
Ma'am, there is no human touch. This is the main reason. This is a simple reason. There is no human touch. Right now we are talking, and if I stuck, so you can ask me. We can divert from topic. But in ChatGPT, if I see that tomorrow, so answer will I get related tomorrow only.
Okay. Okay, so do you want to enhance your vocabulary, and you must be trying to enhance your
Yes,
vocabulary.
ma'am.
So
Every
what practice do you
those
follow? Yes, yes.
those they are learning spoken English. Everyone wants to enhance their like vocab.
Yes, yes. So what types of practice do you follow, especially to enhance your vocabulary?
Okay, I told you that I read books. I read books, articles whenever I see something new. So I simply search on Google or Chrome that what is the meaning of this word. So if I know that word in future, I'll use. Some days ago, I forget about it. If I'm talking to someone and any words come in mind. Some days ago, a Hindi word came in my mind that it's a nasa word. In Hindi, it's nasa. But I was unable to forget that what is the exact English word for this word. I searched that intoxication. So I search in whenever I face any issue that I am facing, I do translate it. Sometimes we have to translate only. If I face any issue that I am unable to find this word in English only from my mother tongue to English, so I simply search it on the internet that what is the English word for this individual, and in future I'll use it. Whenever in conversation I need that I wanted to say something, but I was unable. Anyhow, I was unable. But after conversation, I'll note down and I'll search about that word. I see some sentence, I listen if there are some video available on YouTube.
Okay, so what is the most difficult part for you while it comes to speaking?
Okay, ma'am, for me, it's like the pronunciation. It's very challenging for me. It's the like most challenging part in my learning. It's the pronunciation. And second on second number like advanced structure. It comes on second in number. But main things like pronunciation, it's like very challenging for me. Till now, I studied from Hindi background. All schooling was Hindi only. And I live in Haryana. I speak Haryanvi. My dialect is Haryanvi. Every friend, every colleague, every relative, everyone, everything's in Hindi or Haryanvi only. But we studied in school English as a subject. Till now, I know that our teacher make us guide in a wrong way. Like we learned many words in a wrong way. It's relative. It's not relative. It's relative. Right now, I know this thing because I search. I see. I listen some like English movies, news or songs. There, I listen this word, this pronunciation, like relative. Otherwise, till now I was saying only this thing like relative. My relative are here. My relative are here. But I know I shocked after knowing this thing that exact pronunciation of this word is relative, and not with this word only. There are many more like this, like COUP. It's not coup, it's coup. When army revolt in any country, and these words are common like comb and many more. Like there is silent letter. Whenever I listen, so after that I learn these things.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes.
I have to unlearn the things in my when there are already patterns. So first I have to break those patterns and try to relearn. I have to relearn things. Firstly, unlearn the things after that relearn. So it's the challenging thing, especially in pronunciation. It took a ma'am, in starting I faced the issue like S and SS sound. I was saying only say Sam only said I was able to pronounce S, but I practiced a lot. Right now, I can practice like I can speak like little bit clear compared than earlier, like S and Sha is say or Sha. So I force more, but after my efforts, I am able to pronounce both words. But I right now one word is like very challenging for me. It's Z sound, Z sound. I watched thousands of video but till now it's not clear. The buzzing sound there are like Jim, Jew. It's not Jew. It's music, not music. There is something different in the sound. Like February, I learned many things, but still there are many steps for learning. But ma'am, I don't know how will long will it take. I will learn. I'll try my level best. Doesn't matter. 1 year, 2 year, 10 year. I'll learn.
You have good spirit and you want to learn language. That is the good thing. And you have strong desire actually. Because of that, you could maintain that much consistency in the journey. Okay.
Right, ma'am. Just
Yes,
because
you
I
have
started this
mentioned.
journey and I don't want to stop in this midway.
Yes, yes.
Yes, please, ma'am, continue. Carry on.
Okay, so you have mentioned you need to relearn some of things which you are
Right,
using
right.
wrong pattern. So, what do you think? Learning is easy or relearning is easy?
Ma'am, learning is easy. It's not relearning. Like in Haryana, we are using we are saying only poem. But you mentioned in starting that poem, the pronunciation is totally different. But in Haryana, if you ask any teacher that what is the plan for today's study lesson, they are simply saying that one story along with one poem is not right pronunciation. So how can we expect from students? Teachers are more guilty than students.
Okay, so do
So
you have?
relearning is difficult, ma'am.
Yes, yes, you are absolutely right. In my case as well, learning is very easy for me, but relearning feel difficulty. I feel difficulty while relearning anything and rectifying mistake because unknowingly while speaking, we make mistake. And yes, it is difficult to get rid of those mistakes. So we have to recall our mind again and again, and that's how we can rectify our mistake. Okay,
Right,
so
ma'am, right. Right.
yes. Do you have any question?
I have many questions, but right now I think we have today shortage of time. In future, we will continue. and
Okay,
at that
no
time I
problem.
can't answer many questions.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, no
ma'am.
problem. Yes. Thank you for this lovely conversation. Have a
Thank you so
nice day.
much, ma'am. Nice to meeting you. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.